Ciao! Zainetto Verde offre esperienze e nella maggior parte di queste l'inglese è la lingua più parlata. E oggi siamo qui proprio per l'appuntamento con Pillole di Inglese, una lezione gratuita di inglese in collaborazione con l'International House of London. La lezione di questo mese tratterà Present and Past Habits with Kasia. Approfitta di questi contenuti per prendere confidenza con la lingua inglese e prepararti a partire per un'esperienza firmata Zainetto Verde. Ti ricordo inoltre di visitare il sito di Zainetto Verde e iscriverti al canale YouTube per trovare tutte le lezioni di inglese e molto altro. E ora, buona lezione!
Hello, my name is Kasia, and today we will be talking about present and past habits. First, I would like you to write down 3 things you do now and 3 things you did in the past. For example, me now, I often watch Netflix, I text my friends. In the past, instead of texting, I used to talk on the phone for hours. I also played with my older brother or listened to music on the CD player. So you can pause the video and you have 1 minute to write down those 6 things. Okay, I would like you to keep those notes somewhere handy. We'll need them later during the lesson. Please look at the picture and think, when was this picture taken? That's right, in 1950s. If you have a partner, I would like you now to discuss a few questions with them. If not, you can pause the video and write down some of your ideas. How is this family different from your own? Again, with your partner or on your own, you can answer the other 2 questions. How did people spend their free time in the past? And has anything changed since then?
Stai trovando questo video utile e interessante? Lascia un mi piace qui sotto.
Here are some of my ideas. In the past, people used to spend more time with their families. Now everyone is very busy. Parents stay at work late, children have a lot of homework to do, or they simply prefer to be on their phones. As you can see, to talk about the past, we can use the structure used to. Use the subject, used to, and infinitive. People used to spend. We use this structure to talk about past habits which are now finished. In the past, they used to spend more time with their family. Now, many people are spending time on their own. Another idea, in the past, people didn't used to watch videos on their phone. They could only use their phones to call others. There's lovely black and white screen Nokia here. I don't know if any of you remember those phones. Nowadays, everyone uses their phones to watch videos. We can use used to in a negative form. We'll have didn't, used to, plus infinitive. Didn't used to watch. But be careful, we don't have the past verb here, didn't used to. In the past, people would read more traditional paper books. In the past, people used to read more paper books. Another structure which you can use to talk about past habits is would. Now, more people switch to ebooks. So people would read or people used to read. We can use both used to and would to talk about repeated actions and events in the past. Would sometimes also suggest a feeling of nostalgia, so it's often used for personal memories, for example. So when I was younger, I would spend a lot of time with my grandfather playing chess. I do feel very nostalgic thinking about that. In the past, people would have fewer gadgets to play with in their spare time. Let's focus on have. Have is a state verb. So can we use this structure? People would have fewer gadgets, or in the past, people used to have fewer gadgets to play with in their spare time would be a better option. We can only use used to when we refer to a past state. We cannot use would with state verbs.
Stai trovando questo video utile e interessante? Lascia un mi piace qui sotto.
All right, so it's time to chat a little bit. If you have a partner, I would like you to tell them 5 sentences about what's changed since you were a child. If you are alone, you can write down 5 sentences using used to and would. You can use your notes from the beginning of the lesson when we wrote down what you do now and what you used to do in the past. For example, I used to listen to music on my CD player when I was a child, or I would play with my older brother when I was young. You can pause the video now. Okay. Now we are going to watch a video about a man and his grandfather. I would like you to watch it without pausing and tell your partner or make a note about what the video is about. Okay. Now I would like you to watch the video again, pause it, and to make a note of all the differences between the man today and his grandfather. Here are some examples. You're seen on the bicycle and in the car. Many people would cycle to work in the past. Now they use other means of transport, such as cars, buses, trains. People used to be more relaxed. I think nowadays, everyone's always stressed and in a rush. They didn't used to have coffee on the go. It's true. Now it is very common to have one while driving or walking to the office or to school. Okay, you can pause the video now and write all those differences, you can consider the following points like healthy eating, stress, working conditions, means of transport, relationships, and habits. Okay. I'd like you now to look at the pictures below, and either with your partner or on your own, you can discuss and think how those things have changed over the last 100 years. For example, in the past, we used to pay with physical money. We used to use cash, coins, notes. Now we mostly use bank cards, credit cards, debit cards. Okay, you can pause the video, discuss with your partner, or take some notes. Okay, that's it for today. Thank you so much, and I hope you enjoyed the lesson.
Se questo video ti è stato utile, ti invito ad iscriverti al nostro canale YouTube e a lasciare un mi piace. Inoltre ti consiglio di visitare il sito di Zainetto Verde per scoprire l'esperienza che fa al caso tuo. Ci vediamo al prossimo video!